Peace and blessings. What's going on? So today I want to do a quick meditation with y'all. This meditation is to help you kind of like sustain a sense of calm when you feel like you're being overwhelmed by anger. So the first thing I want y'all to do is to understand that when you're being triggered by something, when your anger is being triggered, 9 times out of 10, that's because there's a memory attached to that. Every trigger has a memory attached to it, and you're responding not necessarily to the events happening right in front of you. You're responding to the memory. I mean, so there's something in your past that happened to you when you were a child, and now your inner child is trying to communicate a sense of fear or a sense of anger about what's not fair. So we have to look at the inner child within us and try to understand what the inner child is trying to communicate about the moment and what the inner child is trying to communicate about the experience. So the first thing I want us to do is take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. And we'll do 5 of those. Hold it for a second. Expand your stomach out as far as you can. And then exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And just close your eyes. And I want you to just go through the process of noticing what your body is experiencing. Do you feel cold? Do you feel warm? Just notice these sensations. But don't label any of the sensations as good or bad. Just notice what your body is doing. Be in the moment without judging the moment. Now I want you to notice all the places in your body that are tense and just release the tension. Release the tension in your face, your neck, shoulders, arms, chest, core, stomach muscles, legs, back, lower back. And just go through all the process until your whole body is relaxed. And just for a moment, just think about moments when you lost control of your anger. How did it feel? Did you feel nauseous when you got angry? Did your stomach muscles get tense? Did you feel tension in your throat muscles? Did your arms get tense? Did you clench your hands into fists? Did you strike out and hit somebody? Did you throw an object? Did you hit the wall? Just look at the moment. Look at how you physically felt, how you emotionally felt, how you spiritually felt. Go over it again in your mind. Whenever you lose control of your temper, remember this is your inner child trying to communicate to you that it is afraid or that it feels discomfort, fear. Think about that moment when you lost your temper and lost control. What was your inner child trying to communicate to you? What was your younger self that lives in your mind, that lives with all the anger and the trauma, all the fear and confusion? What was that younger self trying to communicate to you? Just think about it for a moment. Ask yourself, why is my inner child acting in this way at this time? Now imagine your younger self, your inner child, sitting in front of you. What is your inner child doing? Is your inner child screaming and yelling? Is your inner child crying? What is it that your inner child needs? And how can you satisfy that need for your inner child? Does your inner child need affection? Does your inner child need to feel safe? Is your inner child suffering from a sense of loss? Does your inner child simply need an embrace, a sense of connection, a sign of love? Now in your mind, imagine that you're sitting in front of your inner child. And to your inner child, I simply want you to say, I am here, I love you, and I will protect you. I am here, I love you, and I will protect you. I am here, I love you, and I will protect you. If your inner child is crying, just reach your hand out and wipe away the tears of your inner child. Now imagine yourself reaching your arms out and wrapping your arms around this inner child, holding the inner child and communicating love and compassion. Without words, just send loving, compassionate energy to this little child. Feel the love energy flow from your body into the inner child, soothing him, relaxing him, until all his fear and anger, his sense of loss, slowly begin to fade away, and his heart is filled with love and appreciation for the kindness you are showing. You must protect your inner child. You must bring peace to your inner child. And just imagine the inner child beginning to breathe slowly. His heart is beating slower and slower. And the inner child rests his head against your chest and begins to fall asleep because he feels so safe and so warm at this moment. And as the inner child becomes more relaxed, you become more relaxed. As the inner child becomes more calm, you become more calm. As the inner child feels more safe, you begin to feel safer. Everything your inner child needs is everything that you need. And once the need of the inner child is satisfied, you become satisfied. And as the child begins to doze off into sleep, feeling so calm and so safe and relaxed, you begin to feel calm and safe and relaxed as well. And the inner child opens his eyes and looks at you and says, I love you. Thank you. I love you and thank you. And just enjoy the silence for a moment. Now in a few seconds I will count to 5 and you may open your eyes, still feeling this deep sense of calm. 1, 2, 3, 4,